Alrighty, hello. We're here, back again with some more Final Fantasy 14. I went and realized that I watched through the VOD before from yesterday's stream, and I found out that the audio is not great. The game was super quiet. Also, my mic is super quiet. Not really as quiet, but not as loud as I would like it to be. So hopefully, I did some testing just before stream now, but hopefully now we should be good. I turned up my microphone and hopefully that doesn't peak. I just saw on OBS like it. So OBS has like the different volumes, you know, green most of the way, and then a little bit to yellow, then a little bit to red at the end. I had my voice going into the yellow last stream, and it was still kind of quiet. So I turned my microphone up just a little bit more, and it's now going into the red. And just a moment ago, it actually, yep, right now it's it's going full on. It's telling me it's peaking. I have no idea. Hopefully everything is fine. We'll see. So, anyway, we're gonna get back along with the MSQ. And I'm pretty sure I'm getting close to the end of the MSQ for 7.3. So I don't know how much longer it's going to be. Probably only a couple more hours. So if I decide to, I might. If I get this done pretty quickly, I think I said this yesterday, but I'll probably jump over to the do the Alliance raid story as well. But for now, let's get to it. Taryn, we've briefed Erenville on everything that has happened and sent word to the others. We've now but to consider what our next actions will be. Oh, shit, I forgot. No. Okay, I forgot my model. I'll get it here in just a second. Okay, no. Oh, my model. I forgot my little PNG, dude. How could I forget? Bring him over here. Yeah, there he is. There we go. Let's... Here, you go over here. Let's make you a little bit bigger. Does that look good? Waiting for the stream to catch up. Oh, I gotta actually transition it. There it goes. Ooh, that's blurry. Why is it so blurry? Oh, that's why. Okay. I'm so big. Is that better? That's much better. There we go. Lock that there. Okay. That's much more what I want it to be. Actually, no, I don't. Hold on. When there's a little bounce when I talk, you see the bottom of the actual model. I don't want that. So let's bring it down there a little bit. How's that? Okay. I think that should be good. Yep. Okay. Let's get back to the MSQ. Galax has offered you the opportunity to confront him directly. And though it feels much like striding face first into an ambush, we have little choice. If we are to destroy the memories he supposedly has stored in the upper reaches of the Meso Terminal, then that is where we must go. While I'm still upset at being deprived of my moment, I nevertheless did my due diligence. I can confirm that the relay we found was indeed transmitting surveillance data to the device somewhere in living memory. When you go to fight Calyx, pray let me fight alongside you. Let me fight for the memory of Otis and Zelenia, and for the other Sphene I may have become. But most importantly, for my beloved kingdom and a joyful tomorrow. It has always been your fight as much as ours, if not more. Absolutely. But no reckless heroics. I like this one. It is as much your fight as it is ours. Thank you for understanding what this means to me. I'll be coming with you as well. You know my reasons. It hardly needs saying, but your fellow Scions also have every intention of accompanying you into battle. So adamant were Alize and the others on this point that they have already left for living memory. I am more than ready to do the same. Oh, is the trial gonna be duty support as well? I would keep patrolling the streets for signs of trouble, especially from anyone wearing Neo-regulators. Should you need anything from me, I'll be on standby here in the back room. I really want to go with you, but I know I can't. I know that sometimes you have to be patient and trust in your friends. Don't worry, little dude. We'll go save the day. Oh, Terran. Kral and I think that we should talk to Gossan before we leave for living memory. Under Calyx's direction, preservation has helped shape Alexandria's society for centuries. Taking him down will have serious consequences, and we need to warn the officials in charge about what we intend. Justifications aside, we shall be acting against the wishes of all who desire to become endless. Exactly. We don't know if Gossan will approve or oppose our chosen course, but either way, leaving without a word is the wrong thing to do. Yeah, we should go let them know. At the very least, so things can get smoothed over when we're finally done. Come, we should be on our way. Resolution first, yes? Be safe, everyone. We'll see you when it's over. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot to do something. Okay. I didn't lock my PNG model. I wonder how they're all going to take it. Because, yeah, a lot of those people who got the Neo Regulators, they're fully expecting to become endless, but we are going in to fully put a stop to that. The air is thick with a sense of unease, not least around Gosson himself. Government officials must be fielding demands from all quarters. I do not envy Gosson his position. I see Gosson's wearing a Neo-Regulator. He'll have some thoughts to share on the subject, I'll wager.
I see. A difficult situation. In the absence of an official sovereign, I agree that it is not preservation's place to dictate the future of our nation. However, I also cannot simply take a side and declare my support for your efforts to defeat Calyx.
Is that because of the new regulator you wear?
I've yet to register it. I find myself caught between the fear of dying and the desire to carry out the duties of governance. My greatest concern is how we shall stem this ever-increasing terror of mortality when becoming endless is no longer an option. And that's to say nothing of the recent slaughter committed by our own soldiers. The fact that such violence was perpetrated for the very purpose of creating endless will, paradoxically, make it more difficult to endorse your chosen course. It may not seem logical, but for those who lost friends and family in the attacks, halting the creation process altogether would render the deaths of their loved ones utterly meaningless.
Well, I mean... Unfortunately, those deaths were kind of happened to make people want to become endless. Would people really feel all that well knowing that their friends died just to force a narrative? You know, their friends didn't die to a malfunction. Their friends died to one person's schemes.
Is it not cruel to rob them of what little solace they could claim, when we have only just learned what it is to mourn?
God, this society's so freaking complicated with this. Oh. And it would be. It would be with the way their society worked before.
Tell me, how are we meant to overcome such tragedies?
Just gotta deal with it. In your own ways.
We stop begging others to teach us for a start.
Oh, who's this? Oh! Oh, Medicaid!
For the longest time, we've been protected by Queen Sphene and the systems put in place by our forebears. The hardships, and responsibilities of life were distant things, and we felt entitled to our comforts. Even as we barely noticed those who risked everything to keep us sheltered. But no more. From now on, we need to learn on our own.
Hell yeah.
How to live with the promise of death. How to endure the pain of loss. We may never learn to love such things, but we may learn to survive them. The people beyond the barrier, even the Alexandrians of old, they've all had to live with these fears. There's no reason we can't do it too.
Oh, this guy's speaking sense.
What are you all doing here?
Malachite called us in, and the Oblivion members briefed us on the current crisis. You don't stand idly by while your house burns down. We came together and thought about how we could help.
Long story short, we've decided to join the fight alongside Oblivion.
Oh, new recruits.
I say
Maybe.
fight, but we're well aware of how little use we'd be in actual combat.
A battle of ideas, on the other hand. Now that we might be qualified to do something about.
Oh, yeah, spread the word. Spread the word around. Get, the more people that actually, start to have new ideas. Because everybody's scared about, like, this new idea. And especially if we go actually stop Calyx. These people, who, especially the ones that already got their neo-regulators, who registered them, who are fully ready to become endless. Suddenly to tell them, by the way, that's not happening, it's going to throw them for a loop. They're going to go, oh, this whole, like the one guy that had so much security about not having to die, because he's got his new regulator, he's going to become endless. Suddenly to have all that weight of death suddenly dropped on you again. After just finally feeling free from it. Probably not gonna feel great. But if we have people like Malachite and these other guys going around and sort of reassuring people, getting more, calm in the idea that, like, yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how to deal with the consequences of death. It probably won't fix everything right away, but it could, ease some of the tensions.
We'll talk to our neighbors and do our best to quell their fears. Convince them to make the most of this life and enjoy all it has to offer. Perhaps that will help to ease your burden.
It certainly will. Even if a few are assuaged by your words, it will make things easier.
Those who have already registered will be difficult to sway, but there are still many who waver. Those are the ones we'll concentrate on.
Yep.
Gossan, if you truly care for the people of Alexandria, then now's the time to start thinking of ways to prevent more deaths.
Were I to become endless at the expense of my countrymen's lives, I would regret it for the rest of my existence.
Oh, he's just full on taking it off?
Give it my weakness. When the people lost their way, it falls to the government to guide them. Alexandria can rise above this sorrow and find its way forward once more. Is that not so, Your Majesty?
He knew the entire time. The Hood isn't that good at hiding your identity.
Indeed it is. No, that wasn't, what I meant to say.
You slipped up.
Was...
Calm down, Sphene.
Amity, you used her name.
It's all a mess. It's all a mess. Everyone knew. Everyone already knew.
The perfect resemblance to our beloved Queen Sphene has not escaped our notice. Yet we also understand that you are not her. Having to live in secret, unable to share who you really are. That must have been hard on you. When you come back, please tell us all about yourself. I imagine yours is a rather outlandish story, but we're eager to hear it all the same.
Oh, this really is leaning more towards Sphene staying with the Alexandrians. Because it's definitely leaning much more into them accepting her. I still hope she ends up joining us on other adventures.
You're one of us, an Alexandrian, and we don't abandon our own.
Oh, this is still good too. Poor Ghost felt like she doesn't belong, but to have the people in the modern day still like accept her for who she is, that's still pretty good.
I promise to return. And when I do, I look forward to speaking with you all.
Oh, she's learning to, oh no. Yeah, she's probably gonna return as the queen. Or some kind of, you know, leading figure. Cause she just in that moment, cause the Endless Fiend like went around and always talked to all the people, and now here's this Fiend. I guess this really shows that like the Endless Fiend, even though they, you know, she had 400 years more of life experience, it's still based on this. She was still based on this Fiend. I'm so happy for her. No. Everyone load. Oh, that's my little wind-up, Izale. Sphene must be overjoyed to be so welcomed by her countrymen. For their sakes, we need to bring her back safely. I'm glad we were able to hear the will of the Alexandrian people. Now it falls to us to see the rest of it through. It is a relief to be freed from my indecision. Until I had removed my regulator, I hadn't realized quite how heavy it weighed upon me. Everyone was so warm and welcoming. Alexandrians are, as ever, a stalwart people. How glad I am to be home. Thank you, Gossin. That decision must have been That decision must have been difficult to make. If only I could claim the courage to do so. If only I could claim the courage to do so came from within. The final push came from Alexandria citizens and their bravery in taking the first step towards change. Speaking of which, can I ask you to lock that neo-regulator away where no one can get to it? That should prevent the regulations from reaching the target number. Oh, right! If it never reaches 5,000, even if it's by 1, we can delay whatever Calyx is trying to do. Good idea! Good idea, Waklamat. I should be glad to do so, but I fear it would be to no avail. According to our most recent surveys, the number of neo-regulators in circulation exceeds the stated 5,000. What? Oh! Oh, he... Damn him. He put a couple at... He put more in. So there's more than 5,000 neo-regulators, but only 5,000 can register? Oh. I surmise the surplus units are to account for those like myself who have had a change of heart and are otherwise hesitant to register. Damn, Calyx really didn't think of everything. Ah, that does sound like something Calyx would do. Well, we'll have to face him either way, so no point in delaying the inevitable. On to living memory. Oh, right into another cutscene. And what's Aaronville up to?
Things seem much the same.
For now.
So listen, you have nothing more to fear than any other normal day. Deep breaths. We'll get through this.
You'd be telling them much the same if you were here. I suppose it falls to me now.
You gonna do like your mama? That little keychain. Oh. Click on them. Hello, remember me, the hunter from the Thunderyards? Oh yeah! It's been a while, but we met when you first arrived in the dome. We've been talking with Lathander and the others, and thanks to some very convincing arguments, we've come around to the idea that we need to start taking responsibility for the future of our nation. There are those like us who rely on regulators for their work, and others who aren't quite ready to give up what they have, but we all share a desire to make things better. Yeah, whether you have a regulator or not, have a and then for those who do have a regulator, whether you have a surplus of souls or not, everybody's got to look out for each other. Wait, where do you want me to go? There we go. On to living memory. Well, that's definitely still dark. Let me show this here. Oh, and Graha, and Alfie, and Alize. Coming here reminds me of my parents. Of the courage they gave me. Seems Alphino and Alize were the ones to explain to Kona our need to enter the cenote. He urged us to be extremely careful, of course. I had scarcely awakened here when I fell unconscious. Now that I can fully enjoy the gentle silence of this place, it brings tears to my eyes. This is technically home. Last time, I had to wait in the cenote, but there's nothing to stop me from joining this fight. Oh, right. When we went through the first time. When we first came to living memory. 'Tis good to rejoin you all. I needed to step away briefly that I might make arrangements for a certain precautionary measure. What precautionary measure? Alpha, no. We've all been so busy. It seems an age since. For goodness sake, can I read? Struggling so much. We've all been so busy. It seems an age since last we gathered in such a manner. I must say, we do make for a formidable group. 'Tis good to see our comrades hale and girded for battle. As for us, we've been ahead to inspect the lay of the land. There were no changes of note, aside from with the Meso Terminal itself. Why? What's happened to the Meso Terminal? The wall has receded to provide a convenient entrance into the structure's interior. There was no such ingress when last we were here, so we must assume that Calyx has since manipulated the terminal's electrope. All to facilitate his most gracious invitation to the upper levels. An invitation I am eager to accept. For the sake of all who love Alexandria, I will not yield nor leave them to despair. Let's go. It's dungeon time. I believe everyone determined to be here is present and accounted for. Shall we make our way to the terminal? We wouldn't wish to keep our insistent host waiting. Collective nod. Let's go. An endless existence for the revolution, or for the evolution of mankind. Oh, there's that door. I understand what he strives for, but not what drives him to do so with such ruthlessness. It hadn't occurred to me that one might physically enter the terminal, although I suppose it makes sense when you think about it. A structure for creating Endless would have required maintenance administered by corporeal hands. When we shut down all the minor terminals, we watched as the Endless faded away. I do not believe that was a performance staged to deceive us. As for the Meso terminal, however, it had already grown dark by the time we had returned from the virtual domain. While I am loath to admit it, 'tis possible its true appearance was hidden from us in our absence. Which is why we must bring this tale to its denouement by our own hands. As it says, so this is where the former queen's memories were stored. And she herself tried to erase them, even as an Endless. Her resolve was so strong that she would kill her heart to become the cold machine she believed she needed to be. Living memory is steeped in the dense, lightning aether of the ninth. This pervasive energy must be what the terminal utilizes as its power source. I remember little of my awakening. The paralysis yet lingered, and my eyes could barely focus. Into the Meso terminal we go! Well, here we are again, facing another battle to decide Alexandria's fate. For 4 centuries I slept here. Upon awakening, I found the world as I knew it had changed. I was so frightened at first, I couldn't recognize a single thing, and thought everything I loved had gone to dust. Yet beneath the unfamiliar surface, much remained the same. For that, I give thanks to Otis and Zelenia, and their royal knights, who lay their lives on the line to defend our way of life. I thank every Alexandrian who believed in our future and passed on our legacy. And thank my other self, who so loved this kingdom of ours. And I thank you all for kindling this hope in my heart, this courage to take up arms and fight once more. So let us take our stand together and fight for what we hold dear. The kind and gentle Queen Sveen was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. And here we see the living Sveen becoming much stronger. Freed from conscience, I shall become the ruler that can protect Alexandria, a devourer of worlds. Oh man. Oh, oh, all this story with the living Sveen. Oh, makes Endless Sveen's like story just makes her, not just her story, but like her as all together makes her so much more tragic. She, you know, oh goodness. the Endless Fiend, like, felt that she was way too gentle, way too kind, that she just couldn't bring herself to be this destroyer of worlds, to go to other reflections and to take the lives and the aether from those other reflections just to sustain her, you know, to sustain her version of Alexandria. And we knew that, like, just logically, that whole system was just completely unsustainable from the get-go. You would eventually end up with more Endless than any amount of power could contain. And even if she went to another reflection and got that aether, if it let living memory continue existing for another hundreds, thousands of years even, you would eventually come to a point where you had too many Endless to sustain. So you'd have to go out to find more aether. Then it would just be a repeating cycle, and eventually you'd run out of worlds to destroy to take the aether from. Whether you go to the other reflections, whether you go to the other planets outside of Aetheris, eventually you're going to run out of aether to sustain the living memory, to sustain the Endless. And that's what made her goals so tragic. Is that point, that ruthless, or that insistent pursuit of preserving living memory and Alexandria wasn't just purely this programming from preservation. While they did have a part of it, it was also the actual memories of the original Sphene and her original personality wanting to protect her people. But the original Sphene was a very gentle, very kind person. So even though she was kind of pursuing this idea to save Alexandria, part of her never wanted to do that. Never wanted to cause death on that scale. Never wanted to, like, cause harm to other people. But she also felt like she, being, you know, an Endless, she was kind of stuck in that old view. Never really able to fully grow. Because at the end of the day, they were just memories. There was no soul. She was mainly memories of the original Sphene with a lot of programming done from preservation. But this Sphene was able to see everything that happened. And is actually growing so much stronger than Endless Sphene ever could have dreamed of becoming. Oh, I love this character so much! I really hope she comes with this. I know it's definitely leading much more to her becoming part of the, to staying with Alexandria. Whether she comes back and actually takes the role of Queen of the current Alexandria, or if she just goes along for something or another. Some journey. Or just stays with them in some other kind of leading way, rather. She's probably going to stay with Alexandria. But I do hope she comes with us. I want her to come with us. Okay. Together we stand, together we fight. We will rise to the challenge that Endless Sphene could not. That we shall. Her wish to see Alexandria endure is one I am happy to fulfill. Let's head inside and finish this. In the upper reaches of this terminal awaits the device which holds Calyx's memories. It falls to us to make the climb and destroy it once and for all. Aye, we must bring matters to a definitive end. We'll not suffer him to cause Alexandria further harm nor claim the key. The Queen entrusted it to Terran for good reason, and besides, would be a tragedy indeed to relinquish a relic with so much research potential. Yashola. She's got one thing in her mind, and that is research. To be honest, I want to know what the key can do as well. I'm with Yashola on that. Apparently, Calyx thinks he's taken our measure. I urge you to correct that misguided assumption. Oh, I absolutely will. I wholeheartedly concur, yet would still counsel caution. That he would be so bold as to extend us an invitation bespeaks tremendous confidence in his preparations. Come, friends, we set forth into the midst of a dreaming endless. Here I come. Here I come to kick your ass. Can I actually go in here? Nah. Of course not. Two entrances. From her party into the Meso terminal. Okay, so where does she... Oh, she's DPS, huh? So she's not healer. So what, we got Woodgraha and Sphene. Definitely doing Sphene. I'm gonna pick... Oh, we need a healer. Sphene doesn't go as our healer, so that's a shame.
I stand ever ready.
You know what? Graha never gets to go with us for stuff. Let's take Graha. Well, let's see. Because that leaves Wook as our tank. I kind of want to take Cryo. No,
Let's get to it.
Wook's story is so integral with Sphenes. Let's leave it at that. Let's finally put an end to Calyx and this whole endless nonsense once and for all. Ooh. Yep, this is very much still powered on. Just the outside made it look dead and done. Plenty of little critters he's got in here to try and stop us.
Ah, you've come. I'll begin by wearing you down.
Aha, you think? Let's go take a look at this place. It looks like a massive, like, computer server. Like, look at all that. I mean, I guess that's technically what it was. A giant server holding all the memories of all the Endless. Damn, okay. Come on, look. Let's see how much you can take. Oh, come on. Up. Up. Okay, something's wrong with my mouse. Hold on. It's not doing certain buttons. Hello? Mouse. Get the buttons work. I would like my buttons to work, please. Please? They seem like they have it handled.
Hold on.
There we go. I have an MMO, one of those like MMO mouses, the 12 button mouses. And for some reason, some of my buttons just weren't working.
Brace yourself!
Oh, dead decision. What is preservation's purpose? The answer to that question is simple. To ensure the survival of mankind. In a world beset by lightning aspected imbalance, this means securing a place where people may live in safety, as well as establishing a treatment for the Levin sickness which plagues us. Many approaches were considered, but in the end, it was a child, a youth of undeniable genius who discovered the most brilliant and complete solution to all the challenges we now face. Oh, so Calix is the one... Well, I guess we kind of could assume that he came up with the idea of Endless.
I've created new Endless for you. Not all are warriors, but they will follow orders. Kill and survive and so forth. Here, I shall prepare the stage for battle.
Oh, you're really gonna do this? Hold on. What does this hallway look like now? Oh, it looks the same. I was wondering if that changed shape too. Can't see their faces. Well, you set up and let... Gonna make it look like the old Alexandria, are you? I did actually, just for a second, forget I had positionals. Okay. Ooh, I like this. I love castles.
Allow me.
Muscle memory is starting to come back a little bit. Alright, first boss. What do you got?
The memories of a physician. One who saves lives should be reluctant to die.
Let's see, which one's blank? Okay, this one's right. Okay, I think that was just a room wide. Whoa! Oh! Ah! So is it the one that comes down first is the one I gotta... Oh. Heal me, heal me, heal me. Okay, I see. Why are they going all the way over there? Okay. We learn. We learn. We learn things.
Just the beginning.
So this is the one that came first. Okay, Alize. Oh, never mind. That wasn't Alize. Alize's not in this group. Was that Speen? So, okay, those aren't going off yet. The AoEs are going off first. Okay, so that's why I died last time, is because the AoEs. Okay, this is the safe spot. Which one's going first? It was over there. Ah, that. So this time the pushbacks are going first.
Allow me. There.
Alrighty then.
Overburdened the system. No matter. It served its purpose.
Oh, I fought too hard, I broke it. Let's see, what do we get from that? We got caster hat. Hello, my mouse wants to scroll out for some reason. Stop it! My mouse is acting all funky today. Ooh, data station. Damn it. Move! According to Master Calyx, it is not the body which provides life to a living being, but the soul. Furthermore, it is the memories etched upon that ephemeral... It is the memories etched upon that ephemeral giver of existence which encapsulates one's true self. Based upon these principles, he has proposed a methodology for preserving souls using electrope technology. As souls are composed entirely of aether, he asserts that storage via contemporary means should be eminently possible. Experiments conducted on criminal subjects and volunteers have, in fact, already proven successful in capturing the aether released at the moment of death. Mankind as we know it has taken a great leap forward. So yeah, Calyx is the one that came up with the endless system. Run away! It's good to know that the duty support can take 2 packs.
Next, we visit a prison of sinister repute. I need not compel them to fight.
Oh. Don't actually need that yet because I believe I have. Yep. I never got my boots. Never did get my tombstone boots. I almost have enough, I'm pretty sure. I think it's like 450 or something along those lines. Some preserved prisoners. Oh, they're coming! Look! Look, Lamont! Save me! Hope nobody sees this and judges my play. I'm definitely not somebody who just like the tougher in-game stuff. I typically just do normal raids, and that's about the extent the in-game I really do is normal raids. Don't really do extremes, don't really do savage. Just a super casual. Dang. Is that a freaking noose? Or no, it's some kind of hook. What is that for? I'm trying to see what that is in there. Okay, my camera like wants me to scroll out. Like I'm trying to scroll back in and it just auto scrolls out. Why is my mouse doing that? Hold on. Hold on a second. I want to plug my mouse, plug it back in, and see if that causes it to stop. There we go. Now I can scroll in. Everyone, please. I'm trying to look at the torture devices in the cells. He'll make a fine example. Get him! Okay. Gotta get through those bars first, buddy.
These are loyal executioners. They shall deal appropriately with criminals.
Oh. Ravenous headsman, bloody headsman, and pale headsman, pestilent headsman. Oh dear.
Your sentence is death. How long can you defy it?
Oh, do we each get our own boss to deal with?
Criminals may run, but they cannot escape.
Oh. This is actually pretty cool, boss. Like, everybody gets separated and has to do their own. Yeah. What are you doing with that? I don't like what you're doing with that. Line? Probably? Oh, I gotta destroy it! I gotta destroy it! Oh! I died. I didn't realize I had a health bar. Oh, now I'm getting this one.
How long can you defy it?
Shackles of Fate.
Criminals may run, but they cannot escape.
Okay, donut. Okay, looks like we all have to deal with the same stuff.
Hold on.
Okay, I got mine.
Allow me.
Yeah, I think that. Oh, I somehow dodged that. I was not paying attention. I somehow dodged it. I got so lucky with that one. Come on.
Hold on.
Damn it. Hey, my son. That's a okay. That was a really cool boss.
Good. I bid you continue on.
Everyone getting separated into their own boss fight is actually a pretty cool boss mechanic. Let's see here. Look at that. Yep. Come along. Ow, ow. Ow, that hurts. Ow. Ow, that hurts a lot. Graha! Graha, heal me!
Just the beginning.
Ah, I'm getting lag spikes.
Allow me.
Can I see where I was before? Oh, I think I was over there. I don't know. Trying to see if I can find the entrance we came in at. Not really. Okay, let's move on. Oh, another data station. More about how Calyx made Endless. We have succeeded in transferring a soul stored within a specialized electrode device into a mechanical soldier. Otis! Resulting in full control and function. No longer need we fear the erosion which lightning energies inflict upon flesh and blood bodies. Yet despite this crucial breakthrough, Master Calyx remains unsatisfied. He would divorce memory from souls, siphoning the soul's aether reserves whilst granting eternal life to the individual's memories, unfettered to a soul. Memories can not only be stored, but also backed up as data. The Endless will be beings of pure information. His foreshortened lifespan was, perhaps, the very perspective needed to conceive of such a unique evolutionary path. Yeah, I guess his sickness would have been the one. The funny thing is, he's presumably an Endless himself, but he decided to give his Endless form the, like, medical tubes stuck into him.
Memories from an age rife with death. The desperation will serve well. The enemy is at the gate. To arms, good soldiers. Protect your kingdom.
During Storm Surge, I presume. Come on. Join the fun. It's time for a light show.
Hold on.
At least this looks different than the Alexandria dungeon from 7.0. Get a different, presumably a whole different location, as well as it being at nighttime. Oh. All right. Calyx.
Very well. If one by one they fall, I'll send them all as one.
Oh.
Recall the anguish you felt when you faced death, and rise. Rise to defend your nation, your people, and your loved ones.
The immortal remains. Memory
Rise
meld.
and meet the foe before you.
What are these memory? Excuse me. What's that one? That looks like it could just be Alexandria, but it definitely has fire raining down from the sky. That certainly does invoke. Well, not really. It doesn't really look like Amarat in the background, so maybe it isn't, but still. All right. Final dungeon boss.
An amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares.
Recollection.
It is the midst of the storm surge.
Yes. What's this gonna do? Oh, oh. Oh!
Countless lives are lost in the senseless conflict. The war swells in scope and intensity.
I see. Okay, so the bigger groups. Oh, punch.
The bombs rain down without pause or mercy.
Nah. I'll just not move. Thank you very much. I'll just not get pushed back.
The spark of life is dimmed with every blinding flash.
Lightning again? Oh no, this is different. This is just... That's a different image.
Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
Okay, where do you all start running? That way. Run, 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 run. Oh, hello? Oh, we gotta watch out for those as well. Oh, dear. Eee. Eee. Oh dear. And you are going... Will this be enough? Oh, I got hit still. Now this wasn't the arena for the bombs. Damn it. I don't think. I don't remember.
Hold still.
it gonna be as simple? Yeah, it's as simple as this. Keeps liking to do that side. Have we seen all the mechanics now? Damn you and your bombs. Yay! Not super complicated, that one. Oh boy, we sure do have enough people here for for a trial. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do we got here? Tank set. Ooh. All right, head up to the top where we'll do the trial, probably.
Sven?
The Endless he sent against us. They were from the time of the storm surge, before I was placed into stasis.
That probably wasn't great memories for you, was it?
As far as we know, the only sector to escape the shutdown was the one containing Calix's memories. Assuming a chronological system, every other memory stored in that sector would belong to people who lived around the same period in history as he did.
Calix, how long have you pursued this madness?
We seem to have exhausted his defenses for the moment. I say we take advantage of this lull to press on.
He seems to think that was wearing me down, and no, I don't think he was. That was really nothing I can handle. Is that you, Calix? Oh, hey.
Calix!
Well done. I commend your perseverance.
Yeah?
The entirety of my memories are stored within this device. In the early stages of Endless Creation, we established several core tenets. One is a prohibition on memory duplication. Despite the inherent risks, I agree and abide by this. Memories are the essence of the self and should not be diluted.
Okay. So he agreed that you shouldn't make copies of memories.
We each have our goals. You seek to destroy your target. I seek to reclaim the key.
Yeah.
Shall we forego the posturing and begin?
Do not
not doubt that we are here to fight, and I do not mean to lose. Yet, as one born of the same era, I must ask, why do you pursue your evolution with such fervor? What do you hope to achieve with this eternal existence?
Your question is meaningless.
Why is that? Just we're at the end. Might as well tell us what your big
I
plans
have
are.
ascertained a superior path to mankind's preservation, and that which must be done is that which I can do. What other reason do I require? Surely you have seen it. Traditional survival strategies are at odds with an increasingly complex society, leading to a breakdown of order.
I mean, all the death and destruction has been caused by you specifically, so...
This course promises no liberation from pointless conflicts or inane tragedies. Physical traits do not represent the limit of our potential. Why then should we relinquish that potential when our hearts cease to beat?
He's just obsessed with living forever. Not even just living forever, for existing for forever.
I realized it was past time that we corrected our heading. Nothing more.
Even then, you were always so single-minded. I too have a vision for the future, and your plan is not a part of it. I won't let you harm another Alexandrian.
Then fight we must. Thankfully, the entity I now summon will make short work of you and your comrades.
Doubt it.
A summoning.
I love that Ustrola saw that instantly for what it was.
What now?
Oh.
What was that? A chill? No, something else. I feel so cold. So weak.
Across Alexandria, a certain emotion is taking hold. The fear of death. Terror for the eternal darkness that will,
Did
without
you?
fail, engulf the lives of every living thing.
Did you just basically summon a death primal?
Allow me to introduce it to you.
Oh dear. Oh no.
I got it! I got one! $4,999! That's how many people he said they were up to!
Did you kill another person to take their regulator?
I made it just in time. Now to register. Death can't touch me now. I'm free of all that crushing fear. Forever.
Congratulations to all who have acquired a Neo-Regulator. We have reached our total of 5,000 registered users.
Oh
The
no.
day of deliverance you were promised will soon be upon us.
Give it back!
Okay, he didn't kill
I
him.
don't want to die. I don't want to die.
You think that's what I want?
What in the world? Oh. Oh dear.
Remember now. Remember your fear of dying.
They're being used as... He's trying to summon a primal to make them immortal or something. He's trying to summon an endless primal. I think, like, something along those lines. Like a primal of death or, like, immortality. Something like a primal to subvert death.
That terror will carry you across the threshold. Make of you an endless. Your prayers will birth a miracle which commands death itself.
It always comes back around to a primal. Dude, he really screwed up. Does Calyx have any idea? I eat primals for breakfast. This one's going to be no different.
What in the...
Yep, they've been tempered.
What's going on?
Oh, these guys don't know about tempering. This society's never had to face the idea of primals and tempering.
Securing the requisite ether is simple. I need only reroute lightning energy from living memory.
Uh-huh.
Then I encourage the populace to define its form through hope and thought and prayer. Such an abstract method, however, is rife with unpredictable elements. What I wanted was an entity that could defeat you with utmost certainty. To that end, I set strict parameters for a concept of my own design.
A primal that...
It was a laborious task, one that required almost more time than I had. But I managed it in the end.
Are you trying to make a primal that can't die?
And now, everything is in readiness. I bid you, come forth.
Oh. Oh, the grabby hands. The hands reaching up.
What is that?
Oh.
Primal summoning, and one defined by a concept, no less. How did he learn such techniques?
From the Asians. He's probably had... It's been 400 years. He almost certainly had dealings with Asians.
Keep these close.
Oh, we brought some! Oh, that's so... Oh! Thank you, Alistair. Oh, was that... Oh, I bet that's what... That's what Alphino's preparations were he was doing. He was going to grab these scales just in case anything primal related came up. Because, of course, when we're dealing with us, the Warrior of Light, primals are almost always going to be involved.
That is a false deity, brought into being through the prayers of the desperate and the hopeful. The talismans will protect your minds from being enthralled.
Do you still mean to stand against me?
Yeah? It's a primal. You really do not understand. You really should have tried to do as much research on us as you possibly could have. You have no idea who we are, what we have done. I mean to win. The key will never be yours. I'm going to win.
That remains to be seen.
I'm kicking your ass so hard. I'm kicking this thing's ass and I'm kicking your ass. So cool. Oh, this is actually so cool. You have the opportunity to undertake this trial with a party. Yay! Okay. But before I get... I want to listen to that music a little bit before, actually. Defeat Necron. This thing's called Necron, huh? Okay. So. I'll be right back. Should I? Here. I'll leave you with the... Should I still... Yeah, I should still have. I want to be right back. I'll leave you with the music. Okay, I'm back. Let's go! Okay, going in with a party, we got Wuklamat and Graha as our tanks, we got Afino and Ishtola as our healers. Oh, she's called a Zeomancer. I forgot to look at that when I did the party for the dungeon. She's called a Zeomancer. Interesting. And the Nia's Viper. Let's go. Trial time. What cool mechanics are we going to deal with? The Ageless Necropolis. Grasping Eternity. Necron.
Those who obstruct evolution shall suffer the rotting fate of all flesh.
We'll see. We will certainly see.
You are bound by the limits of flesh. It will betray you.
No. Oh, why is everybody? Fear death.
Drag them to their graves. There.
Cold grip. Oh. What was it? Okay, so indicate that one's glowing, so that one's probably gonna do the middle. Yep. Okay. Memento Mori. Okay. I have a feeling there's gonna be. Oh my God! Look, Lamont! Look, please! He took that straight to me. I know it was on the opposite side of everybody, but goodness! Circle. Stand in here. Donut. Necron draws Aether. Stand in here. Get up front. Get front. Oh yeah. Y'all. Okay, full circle, so that one's gonna be
bothersome.
Out here. When's that circle gonna go off?
Kill them.
Now? Oh, that's so close. Okay.
Fear compounds fear,
Grand
eroding
Cross.
your strength.
Oh, 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 oh. Stay away! Stay away from me! This is kind of chaotic. Oh.
Are you all right?
I will reduce you to ether.
Okay, that's just raid wide.
You will die for me now.
No, still. Uh-oh. What are we gonna do here?
We mustn't hold still.
Brace yourself!
Guys! Why'd you just leave me to fight this one by myself?
Accepting death is the greatest sin a life can commit. The endless darkness engulfs you.
Uh-oh. Well. Oh, dear. Where are we going? All by myself. Okay. Oh, got a timer! Oh, you've got a timer.
Still alive. But there are ways to change that. There. Those who do not resist death deserve it.
Okay, donut. Want to be in? And then circle. Then donut again. Okay. And then circle again. So in, out, in, out.
I am prepared for you. Kill them.
I think it's in. I think it's still in, out, in, out. I didn't expect that to turn like that.
Fight if you must. There.
Ow. I moved too quickly. I anticipated way too early.
Struggle in vain.
So reaping, okay.
Once the terror takes root, it will only continue to grow. Kill them. Fear compounds fear, eroding your strength.
Okay, I think we're starting to repeat now. Unless they decide to add even more stuff here to this Grand Cross.
reduce you to ether.
No, it's not gonna happen. Come on, we're so close. Just please don't let me die. I think I've seen everything.
Those who do not resist death deserve it.
Try this! I will not hold back!
Okay. Okay. In. So no. Out. In. Out. In.
I will not hold back!
So the top. These two are out. These two are in.
I am prepared for you.
So.
Kill them.
Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Okay. Wait, what? Ah. I apparently got confused. Okay, we're almost done.
There.
Yeah, let's go! You still can't stop me! You decided to put a primal against the primal killer? I'm the primal slayer. I've been doing this shit since level 20, my guy. Woo! Pretty fun boss, too. Luckily, I managed to not die and have to do the whole fight over again. It's probably the one downside to duty support is if you die, the whole fight just starts over. Even if you have like healers in a group, there's no program to just revive you. Which I guess kind of helps you to, you know, learn from mistakes. That was pretty good. Pretty good fight. Pretty fun fight. Okay, now what, Calyx? Is it just going to come back? And the verdict is...
Is it over?
Well, please never say stuff like that. When you ask, is it over?
The memory bank.
And of course there's a shield.
It's shielded.
Of course it would be. You think he'll just let us go and attack it all willy-nilly?
I invited you to destroy it. I did not say I would let you.
Yeah?
It is clear your strength cannot be gauged by ordinary means.
Yeah? You didn't figure that out with the Zelenia fight?
But I anticipated as much.
Of course you did. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. It was a primal made from the concept of, like, subverting death. So, of course, this thing would basically be immortal.
What did you do to it?
The ignorance is almost laughable. You do not understand that you yourselves are to blame. You brought death to my creation.
Oh. Oh, no.
What
do you suppose happens when a being manifested by the fear of dying experiences that terror firsthand? It grows stronger.
Oh, no. We're not going to have a second trial, are we?
I feel it again. That same weakness.
It will rise again and again until the lightning which infuses this entire world has been drained to its last spark. You fight a losing battle.
Well, I do suppose that's a pretty good counter to me. A decent counter, at least, to a primal that just keeps coming back. There's probably something. We've been through so much that certainly this can't be what beats us. I mean, obviously, the game has to continue, but certainly we have something from our past experience that we could use against this.
Harnessed in this manner, does it not demonstrate just how powerful mankind's aversion to death truly is?
Well,
you will not prevail against this foe. I, meanwhile, will continue my crusade against mortality. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. That is the promise I offer.
Let's see. We have... Wait, duh! Void Scent! What do we have? What did we have against the Void Scent? We had our... So instead of killing it, they're sealing it. But what do we have to seal it? We can't exactly have the Loporrits just show up all of a sudden. A, we cannot have the Loporrits show up all of a sudden and create a seal like they did for Zodiark. And B, we can't really have Zero or any of the, I forget what they were called, the ones that were capable of turning Void Scent into crystals. Can't have them just show up all of a sudden. But we do know. We do know ways that we could defeat this thing. I don't know what we have right at we don't have really any of those things here at the moment, but... What are you gonna do? Sven!
So long as our memories endure. This is wrong, Alex. You twist the meaning of those words. They are not meant to teach the living that physical death is nothing to fear. They are meant to offer comfort to those we leave behind. I know that litany all too well. I heard it time and time again over the course of the war. Help me, Shale. I must speak to Alexandria. Make my voice heard.
Oh, if we change the concept. We can change the concept. It is a primal. If we change what the concept of the base for the primal is, we... It is still a primal. Duh! The very, thing that makes it so strong is also its weakness. The fact that it is a primal. If we change the concept of those praying... Because ultimately, the primal is being created by the prayers of those who are being tempered. But if we're able to, get through to them, we can change the concept.
What's happening? What's wrong with them?
What happens if you just...
What will become of us?
What if we... What would happen if we just took the regulators off of them? Probably nothing good, but it might be worth trying.
Fellow Alexandrians, please, heed my words.
What now? Another broadcast? I know that voice.
Let's go, Sven!
Death can be frightening and terrible. I understand the desire to forget, to seek eternal life and be freed from fear. Yet, we live in this world in the here and now, the bearers of memories varied and rich. Our worries can weigh heavy, and there may be nights when the darkness feels like more than we can bear. But if we can endure those dark hours, the world will always brighten come the dawn. And in the chill of that new morning, will the memories of loved ones be there to warm us and carry us forward? So do not forget their passing. Let them be our courage. Fear not a life well lived. For one day, the memories we leave behind will be the warmth another needs when their morning finds them.
Hell yeah. Hope! We fight despair with the power of hope! Oh, we're ingraining something. And it's affecting the primal.
What is this reaction?
You didn't do enough research on primals.
An irregular factor in the equation. Eliminate her.
Nope, we're not letting that happen. Yeah!
No, you don't!
You still don't get it!
Memories cannot be duplicated, but they can be transferred.
Transferred? Oh, what are you doing now? Are you about to transfer your own memories into the primal?
Leave the primal to us. Hurry and take care of that memory bank.
Get it! Break through that shield! Are you trying to escape? Oh! Damn, girl. Keep going!
I gave her my word! I promised I would protect her people!
And we will protect them together!
Team up! Let's go! I have goosebumps! There it is! Uh-oh! Calyx? How's your memory transfer going? Ooh, not very far. Let's go out as A.
The others.
Somebody heal this poor girl's hands. Oh! Let's go! I get to do the final attack! Oh, that came down to the wires. Did we do it? As I said, nuclear bomb. He got scared. Damn, she really went at it.
Careful. You're badly hurt. You'd be lucky if you only broke a bone or two. It won't be long until your fever rises. We need to see you back to Tulayolo and into the care of a chirurgeon.
That's a freaking badass. Oh.
I kept my promise.
That you did.
Thank you, Lamity.
What about the crown that... Oh, we still haven't had Sphene look at the crown. I think she's going to put it on and get all the memories from the Endless Sphene and then continue on, take her place. Let us bask in the victory at a moment, shall we? We can take stock once we've had a chance to recuperate. Phew, 'tis good to be out of that terminal. But what of you? No injuries or lingering ill effects? Nah. I am the Warrior of Light. This man literally tried to execute me with lightning. Just took an entire city block's worth of power and just bolted her right at me. And I took it as if I just stubbed my toe. After dealing with that last blow, I hadn't a drop of aether left to spend. Thank you for seeing it through to the end. Way to rhyme. I believe Calyx was working to transfer his memories at the end there, but he vanished at the exact moment the device exploded. We must have stopped him just in time. I'd like confirmation. I want confirmation on that. It's finally over. She has yet to regain consciousness, but worry not, Lamity will be fine. I've been in touch with Valcona, and he has made arrangements to convey her home. By which he means to come and fetch Lamity himself, apparently. Given the extent of her injuries and exertions, she will likely spend many days abed. Oh, Wicklemont. You just can't help yourself, can you? Like a certain someone that said, we couldn't have done it without you. Don't look at me. I may have influenced her. Doesn't mean it's my fault. She did it herself. And she was very badass for doing it. And once she had the barrier down, you saw to it that Calyx's stored memories were destroyed along with the memory bank. Presumably. Which means preservation is no more, I pray. Hopefully. Still not 100% certain on that. No longer will Calyx dictate the course of our people. No longer will our grief be locked away or forgotten. The freedom to feel joy and sadness, to feel all that we are meant to experience, is in the hands of Alexandrians once more. Actually, I kind of hope she doesn't get the memories from the crown, because that would basically just turn her into Endless Fiend to a degree. Even with so much of the development she's had since coming back. I don't know, I think it would kind of feel weird. I can never thank you enough. Hell yeah, brother. When we are rested and ready, we shall have to conduct a thorough investigation into how Calyx came to know that summoning ritual. Asians, I'm telling you. Obviously. Just need to figure out which one and when. Considering these are people that have been around for 400 years. You know, he could have been told that long ago. Because I don't think any of them would be around now. Because we've basically taken care of the Asians. They shouldn't really be doing anything. Even though there should still be a couple of them out there, I believe. We haven't gotten rid of all of them. Although, since Zodiark's gone, it's kind of a question of what they're actually going to do. How many of them are just going to stop working toward those goals, working toward evil goals, or if they're just going to try and start doing their own evil schemes like Van Daniel did. When we are rested and ready, we shall... Oh. Aye, for where there are primals, the Asians are ne'er far. Usually... It was a blank stare! And we must consider that those who offered up prayers during the summoning may very well have fallen under the entity's sway. Time to get the Porksies! I shall wait here with our patient until Valcona arrives. Feel free to go on ahead and attend to Alexandria's needs in the meantime. Yes, we should get going. I'll contact Shale en route and ask for an update on the situation in the city. Shall we make for the outskirts then? We can check on things there before heading into Everkeep. Oh boy. Oh, they're trying to fake us out. I don't know if they're trying to be genuinely sincere that, like, yes, we did it. We defeated Calyx. But it was really close. And they definitely left that last little second up to debate. So they left it a little bit vague to whether or not we actually stopped Calyx. I was able to speak with Shale and Erneville. I shall share the news with everyone in just a moment. I've given Sphene an abridged explanation of primals and their enthralling influence. Too much detail would overwhelm her. No signs of recent violence. The soldiers have been behaving, at least. Thank goodness, things are much calmer than I anticipated. Taryn, everyone has been teaching me what it means to be enthralled by a primal. The outskirts seem untouched by trouble, as far as I can tell, but what if something awful has happened? Deep breaths, Sphene. Erenvel and Shale have brought me up to speed. First off, just as we'd feared, those who adopted the Neo-Regulators appear to have been enthralled. So far, however, they've not shown any hostility towards others. I suspect this was due to the calming effect of your broadcast. Government administrators are presently working with the rest of the citizenry to bring the afflicted into the care of the authorities, and I'm happy to report that this seems to be proceeding in larger peaceful manner. Well, yeah, they were just kind of stuck standing there in, like, permanent prayer, kinda. Even if the primal's been dealt with, you know, they can... That was their default state, so... Just kind of usher him along, guide him along to where you need him to be. Which is all well and good, but the city officials are understandably requesting an explanation of events. Raha, Cryo, would you be able to handle that? Certainly. We shall return to aid with the treatment efforts forthwith. Meanwhile, might I suggest you look in on the people you fought so very hard to save? It may ease your mind to see the fruits of your efforts firsthand. Thank you again. How very fortunate we are to have you as our allies. Huzzah! Blades in waiting. Oh, we're still not done. Because usually the last quest is the name of the patch, and the patch was, what, Futures... Futures at Written, or something like that? What was it? The Promise of Futures? Oh, The Promise of Tomorrow. Okay. So usually the last quest is called that. Yeah, the last quest was the Terminal Invitation, so... We still have one more quest after this. Mayhap I will take you up on your suggestion. Only, I am concerned that, given who I am, approaching those unaware of my return may also serve to confuse them further. Then why not speak to Mahwasa? She works the fields at, I'm not even gonna try to... Hey! Where'd my stream go? Okay, I don't think my stream went anywhere. I think my connection just had a problem. Interesting. Make sure it's good. Hello, please. Please return. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, there it is. Come on. It's coming back. There we go. Okay. OBS decided to stop streaming for a moment. Okay, we're back. We're good. Good to go. Alright. Now. And why not speak with she works at the fields. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Yupway's Halo? Not far from here. Okay. As one of those who came to see you off before our clash with Calyx, she will surely be glad to know you are safe and sound. What an excellent idea. I think I should do just that. Thank you, Cryle. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, it is right here. Ah, so this is the place where Mahaspa works. Back in Resolution, she seemed most interested to learn about me, yet I would be glad to learn much more of them as well. Sven's identity will not remain a secret much longer. Her message touched the hearts of people throughout the kingdom. Aranvel and Shell were both relieved to learn of our victory. I could practically hear the tension drain out of their voices, especially Shell's. She was quite worried for us. Look who it is! Good to see you again, hale and healthy. I'm sorry we did not get word to you sooner. How is everyone? Well, nothing terrible befell us as such. The Neo-Regulator crowd did all start acting strange at the same time, though. Papone was one of them. I'm told the authorities are tending to him at the medical facility. You needn't worry. With the proper treatment, we'll soon have everyone back to their normal selves. I sure am glad to hear that. I'd like to not lose any more friends, if it can be helped. I also hear that the Queen Sven, who tried enticing us to become endless, turned out to be an imposter. What kind of heartless villain preys on the people's insecurities like that? Yet, despite the dangers to yourself, you and yours made sure to put a stop to it. If I understand things correctly. Yes, sir. Then we owe you a debt of gratitude. It's up to each of us now to make the most of what you've given us. We're alive because of you, and while we live and breathe, our future is ours to decide. Your broadcast was a message of hope, for me, for everyone. Now, I really should be going. We still have to keep things running without Papone and the others, and the outskirts need all the spare hands they can get. Everybody's gonna be just fine. Is there anything I might do to help heal the enthralled? Quite a lot, in fact. I could very much use a mage of your ability. Actually, this would be a good opportunity to round up other arcane practitioners, to teach everyone how to use the Porxies. The knowledge will come in handy for treating Levin sickness as well. Wonderful. I shall petition Gossen to spread the word. Our outskirts tour is cancelled, 'twould seem. By the way, Taryn, Alphino told me that Kona arrived to escort Lamberty back to Tuliolo. Alphino himself will be returning to Alexandria momentarily, so between the two of us, I think we can sort out the treatment arrangements. Given all that, I had in mind to ask you a different favor. Would you mind looking in on Galuja? According to Shale, he's been running around the kingdom, determined to personally solve every problem. Last he heard, he was pitching in over at the Drift Downs with Erinville. If you ask Tapu, I believe her name was, she should be able to point you in their general direction. Let's go! Everybody's really is just kind of speaking as if we did, in fact, stop Calyx. So, I guess we did? We're probably going to get, like, a final scene with... with Calyx. We find out, oh no, Calyx managed to get away! At the very least, hopefully they won't be able to just start whatever he was doing again. Okay, I forgot who Tapu was. So she's the blind Viera. I forget what they are called up here. Oh, I know that voice. And happy I am to hear it. We all prayed fervently for your safe return. Looking for Galuja, are you? He was here, asking if we needed help with anything, or if we had noticed anyone who had been acting strangely. He sounded exhausted, so I told him we were fine for the moment and insisted he take a rest. I can only hope he will heed my advice. I believe he ran off towards the ruins of Alexandria. He always did seem to like it there. Oh, buddy. So I'm still kind of confused. So the castle is here at the bottom of the Everkeep. But the actual city of Alexandria is over here. But we saw plenty of times that the castle was, you know, in the city. So it's a little confusing. I mean, I guess this whole area is now submerged in water, so maybe there was more city that went up this way, went over there, but who knows? Where is he? Oh, I passed his spot. I passed him. There he is. Erenville? Terran, how? Ah, came in search of us, did you? You needn't have trekked all the way out here, but it is good to see you. Alize gave us the broad strokes, and Kona had some choice words as well. Galuja.
Oh,
the good
welcome
bean.
back.
It's been a trial, hasn't it?
Yeah, we did went through a trial, yeah?
We heard from Kona. He said that Lamachi is in no immediate danger and should make a full recovery.
Mm-hmm. She's tough. She's a tough cookie.
Vow of resolve indeed. Resolved to be as reckless as ever. She might spare a thought for us helpless spectators from time to time.
You and Lamachi and all the others fought so bravely for Alexandria. And what did I do?
Don't beat yourself up, baby king. Don't.
I was useless, even with the king's authority. If I were strong, more people might still be alive.
No. No, don't make the little boy cry.
But I'm weak. So weak.
That's why you gotta rely on the others to help you. It's not your fault. Those who know weakness first often become the strongest. If you know where your faults lie, you know how you can fix them. Don't ask yourself how you failed this time, but ask yourself how you might succeed next time.
That's right. And you have your whole life ahead of you. We all start somewhere.
That's right, you're still baby. Little baby boy.
Actually, there's something I'd like you to see.
Oh? Oh.
My father and Odyssey's swords. I asked Lamachi to bring them here.
I had two
I've
dads.
decided to train under a Landsguard soldier and become a swordsman.
That's a big commitment.
I'm still not sure if I want to be the King of Resolve, but I want to be strong enough to protect the people I love. So I'll train as hard as I can, and then I'll come back here when I'm ready to take up these blades.
Oh. All three of them? Roro Zoro, three sword style.
That's the path I've decided on.
Good for you, Gululcha. I look forward to seeing your progress.
Let's go, little buddy.
When I'm bigger and stronger, you'll spar with me, won't you?
Absolutely. I will kick your ass, though. So don't feel too bad about that. Thank you. Thank you both for listening. I'll take it one step at a time and stick with what I know for now. Like cooking the meals that Otis taught me, and keeping everyone's bellies full. How does that sound? Sounds like a fine idea. Everyone's been working hard, so I'm sure a good meal would be much appreciated. Well, I think we've passed a milestone here. What about the back room? If you haven't already, I'd expect Shale and the others to would appreciate you stopping by to say hello. Oh. Teleport! We have the technology of instant travel. Okay. So what's gonna happen next? We're turning in this quest. Head to the back room? Yep. See how everybody's doing back here. Oh, boy. Oh, we had the same idea, I see. I thought it might be nice to catch up with our Oblivion friends before we delve into more serious matters with the city officials. Taryn, I thank the stars that you're safe. I heard the reports, of course, but there's no substitute for actually seeing it. Welcome back. We have so much to thank you for. There it is. There's the promise of tomorrow. Oh? Sphene looking off at the sun? Not into the, city of Solution 9, not off into the storm clouds of Heritage Found. The sun could be the one in living memory, but we'll see. Now that everyone's back, I say we pause a moment to savor what we've accomplished. We've been through much these past days, haven't we? That's an understatement. We've seen the end of years-long struggle for Oblivion and for myself. Kakiwa and Geode would be happy for us. Oddly enough, fulfilling our purpose has somehow left me with even more work to do. The government has tasked me with conducting a more complete survey of the containment complex. Ah, the preservation facility. That lab where they studied the keys certainly demands further investigation. I'm sure you'll want to take your solo along for that. I can understand how those experiments may have led to the discovery of reflections, yet they fail to explain in Calix's knowledge of primal summoning. Guys, come on. Asians. He probably had contact with an Asian at some point. And since we have an entire 400-year time span from his perspective, it's pretty easy. I imagine Asians had something to do with the storm surge 400 years ago, honestly. That was probably their goal with the Ninth, was, they were trying to hit, the storm surge. Because what happened in the storm surge definitely sounded like a calamity. Trying to get the world to become lightning aspected. So that, and then cause a lightning-based calamity on the source. Cause a rejoining. I fear that he and his hunger for interdimensional travel were only one facet of a greater puzzle. There is still someone or something out there that may pose a threat to us. Especially since now we have stopped Calix. That person may decide to start moving along their own plans. Hopefully not, but probably. In any case, I think it prudent we secure ourselves a spot in Shell's next expedition to the 10th level. Absolutely. Would love to do that. Right. I have a meeting with the city officials to attend. 'Twould be cruel to leave Rahad to answer their barrage of questions alone. I should return to my work as well. My first job will be to analyze the data we pulled from Containment Complex 1029 and locate other facilities of interest. I can only hope the information we uncover will serve Alexandria and the future we want to build. Whatever we end up finding, however, it's like to take some weeks to put the city back to rights. All these ambitious plans aside, I think you've earned a rest, don't you? Our break room is yours to bunk in for as long as you like. Say the word, and I'll help you settle in. Can I just go to the break room whenever I want to, then? Or are we just gonna, like, time skip a bit and say we've been sitting here for a couple weeks? Ready for a cot and a fluffy pillow? Yes. It will likely be some time before the city returns to normal. You may choose to remain in the back room and watch over the proceedings. Oh, we're just flat out doing a time skip. That's awesome. Okay. Only a couple weeks, but... while away the days in the back room? Sure. They should do this more often when we need time to pass. Several weeks later. Oh, crap! Look at all that paperwork!
What an absurdly long report. Even working together, it took us an age to finish.
Well, to be fair, it was a rather absurd series of events.
You can say that again. First, we had a being from the source go to another reflection with Zeralja. Then he suddenly became king for 30 years, as well as a number of... Or first, then he became king, and then suddenly the city as a whole got transported to another world where a bunch of new citizens showed up, and then that happened for 30 years, and then all of a sudden an invasion started when the king went to war. And then some guys came from the outside and killed the king. And then there was a new baby king. And then the queen also died. And that sucked. And then we suddenly were forced to deal with the consequences of death. And then the queen came back. Even though our memories of her dying got erased. And then, all of a sudden, all this, all this happened. Oh, so much stuff.
The mystery behind Grandfather's letter took us further than we could have ever imagined.
Yeah?
Truly. It feels like a lifetime ago that it all began.
Could have hopefully been done a little
Right
better,
then.
but, you know.
One last bit of proofreading.
Could have gone a little bit better at the beginning, but, you know, we managed to figure our way.
Where was I? Ah, yes. The chaos which had gripped the kingdom of Alexandria was slowly but surely giving way to order once more. The thorough investigation conducted by Oblivion was one of the primary factors contributing to this recovery. Its members uncovered multiple preservation research facilities, allowing for a comprehensive study of regulator design and function. Thus have we come to understand that memories pertaining to the deceased were not erased from the minds of the living, but in truth, merely locked away.
Oh, so we can basically restore everybody's memories of those who died.
Memory were to be avoided, as inconsistencies would arise during endless conversion and cause instability. When the time came, restoring these buried memories would be a simple matter of transmitting a signal from the Meso terminal. Acting on this discovery, the Alexandrian government announced plans for a memory restoration initiative, open to willing participants. This reignited the discussion surrounding mortality, as people continued to debate how best to face the inevitability of death. No matter the answer at which they arrive, it is certain to herald a major shift in the nation's philosophy.
Yeah, they'll definitely have to start getting used to it again. Since they've been living like this for basically hundreds of years now?
Yes, that matches my understanding of events. Excellent work, Raha.
I'm glad it serves. Shall we make our way over then?
Ahead of the memory restoration, officials requested the assistance of those familiar with the processes involved. So it was that our party and Sveen, who had eagerly volunteered, accepted the task of escorting the city's representative to living memory.
Oh!
Before you go, we just wanted to say that we haven't made this decision lightly. No matter how frightening or painful they may be, we need to face our memories. Not only to honor those who are gone, but to make whole those who are still here.
Yeah.
So no second thoughts. We'll be waiting.
If anything tries to harm you, you knock it flat. Come back safely, our Sveen from another time.
And she has the love of all the people
So
again.
sweet of you, but you needn't worry. I'm in very good company. Thank you all for your well wishes.
Okay, so it seems like they're just sending her off on her way to living memory. But it could be like they're sending her on her way to go on more journeys with us. The train!
Despite the disruption caused by the dome's arrival, the people in the surrounding region have since reclaimed their normal lives.
Probably set up the train to actually properly go back and forth. I mean, obviously, as we're coming back from there already, they probably have a train station set up over there properly. I just realized that we have to go down to the cenote to get through to the to the portal to living memory, where all those jars are sitting in the water.
The Taral which Galul Jar Jar united is nothing if not resilient. The winds of change are fickle. A sudden gust often the bearer of challenging trials. But so too do they spur us onward, keeping our feet ever moving along life's path.
I love this. Ah, putting in the work. Yes, you better get back to work, buddy. It's good to see that everything's kind of settling down, settling back into some form of normalcy. Oh, hey, what's going on here? But cool.
You'll soon be on your way to Yaktel, then.
Yepper.
Yes, we've just come from making arrangements with the dirigible master. Preparations for the flight are still underway, so I'm doing a little sightseeing. My gratitude to the Landsguard for providing us with the permits we need to visit the Skydeep Cenote.
Of course. We'd hardly refuse a direct request from the vow of reason.
Our vigilant comrades at the gate will see you safely through.
I'm glad he's on our side now. I'm glad we managed to reform him. If I'm, I gotta stop ragging on the 7.0 story. It was kind of a mess, but where we kind of picked up and took the story afterwards has been pretty good.
She is still convalescing, I take it.
She's probably up and about somewhere. You can't hold that girl down.
She's presently confined to bed and permitted no visitors. Weakened as she is, we cannot be too careful.
Oh. We can. She probably takes every opportunity she can to try and jump out of bed. I'm surprised she's probably about to jump up from the second story right at this moment, isn't she?
I can scarcely sleep at night for the worry.
Oh my. Please, forgive me. I hadn't realized her condition was so serious. I pray she makes a full recovery soon.
Oh, hey, it's you who helped us with the stuff.
Greetings.
Pablo.
What a rare pleasure this is. Is something wrong? Your friend looks like she had some bad news.
She wanted to visit the Vow of Resolve.
And there's a little reason she couldn't have.
Is there something you wish to say?
I see. I'm glad there's nothing terrible afoot.
Because Kona overreacted.
And yet, where there's a need... Sorry, I just remembered a pressing errand. Let's talk again soon.
The Alexandrians, I understand, have teachings similar to that of the Yokui.
Yeah?
Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. My father's last words. I've long considered their meaning. The living can find strength in the memories of those we've lost. They can help us rise to meet our trials in the present. That was certainly true of myself. So I have faith that the people of Alexandria too will be stronger for their grief.
It may be as you say. If we did not remember our lost siblings, we would not be where we are now.
Or be who we've become.
We all have memories like that, I bet.
Sorry for not having much to comment on, because, well, there's not really much to comment on going at the current moment. Mainly just wrapping up stuff. Going to visit everybody. There we go.
Well, we made it. The journey was so smooth as to be almost disappointing.
I can only agree, especially after our first visit felt so fraught with danger.
It's the curse of experience, my friends. Before we know it, the extraordinary becomes every day. Life is an accumulation of such things, both the happy times and the sad.
So where do we go
Right.
from here, though?
Let's go over Shale's instructions on performing the memory restoration.
Oh, that's right. That's why we're
The
here.
first step is to reactivate all the terminals at the same time. This will supply the ether necessary to operate the equipment.
Yay! We get to turn.
Creating any new endless, of course.
We get to turn everything back on. This place can stop looking this dull gray.
Once things are up and running, we use the meso terminal to transmit the signal and unlock the sealed memories.
I hope.
There are 5 terminals in total. Might you lend us a hand with one, Sveen?
Yes, I can do that. Not to butt in, but would you mind letting me take it?
Damachi!
Of course she's out of bed.
Should you be up and about?
I'm fine. My worrywart of a brother exaggerates. Mablu came by to fill me in on your plans. After that, I couldn't stand being cooped up a moment longer, so she helped me sneak out of the palace.
Of course you did.
I'm so glad to see you're well.
Oh.
Sorry Kona made you think I was at death's door. I was keeping up with reports and know what's been happening in Alexandria. I made the decision to erase the Endless, and bore witness to their final moments. And though it's only a tiny fragment, their hopes live on in me. I feel responsible for making sure that they're remembered, that their legacy is passed on. So please, let me help with sending the signal.
You've made a convincing case, but do take it slowly. The way is not without its perils.
I'll be careful. Thanks.
Very well then. I leave these tasks in your capable hands.
So we get to turn a whole living memory back on, basically? I really hope that everything gets all the color what it used to have. I really, really do. There we go. Everyone in place. Oh, Sveen's gonna get a front row seat to watch everything light back up. Let's go.
All right, everyone. Begin.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let it all back up. This little keychain. Please. I want everything to be pretty again. Yes, it's golden again. Oh, it's all golden. Yay!
Was the sight we saw no more than a trick of the light?
Oh, some of those memories probably still linger.
Or was it a gift? The terminal's parting miracle?
Oh.
But those days are gone. We chose to move forward. We hold fast to our memories of sorrow and of grief. That we might live full in the present ere the time of departure comes.
Oh. And thus the Golden City is restored.
To our beloved Alexandria.
Oh, and I guess it'd be daytime now too. Oh, I'm so glad everything can be turned back on again. Oh no. Oh no, yep, I knew this was gonna happen. God, suddenly remembering all those who died. Not just... Oh.
Mother, you protected me. I remember now.
Oh no.
In soft golden light, the memories of the lost returned. There to be clutched tight by loved ones, never again to be surrendered.
I am humbled by all you have done in service to our nation. On behalf of its people, I offer our most heartfelt gratitude.
We were only too happy to help. There are still problems left to solve, of course, but you've taken an important step forward.
We have. It's as if we were frozen in time, but now the ice has begun to thaw. Alexandria will thrive again. Mark my words.
What will you do now, Sven?
Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, yeah, what will you do? Come with us?
Well, that will depend on Gossen. With your permission, I wish to continue living in Alexandria.
As if you even need to ask for permission to do that.
Those dear to me laid down their lives for this nation in bygone days, and I fought alongside new comrades to defend it. I would continue serving it if you'd let me.
Yeah, I knew she was...
Please, Accept me as one of your citizens.
That will not do.
Oh? What are you gonna say?
I see. I suppose my presence would cause too much confusion.
No, he's about to reveal it.
Now hold on a moment. You have to reconsider. I'll vouch for her myself.
Let him finish.
Oh dear, do forgive me. I've caused a misunderstanding. What I meant to say is, it will not do for you to be an ordinary citizen. The people have been most insistent that you take your rightful place as queen.
As queen?
Yep. This is kind of where it was leading.
When despair held us in its thrall, it was your voice, your words, which led us to salvation. We would not ask that you perform the same duties as our previous ruler. The structure of both government and nation is to be re-examined and revised such that the burden doesn't fall upon you alone.
And they will need somebody to lead them while... I pretty much knew this is where this was leading, with Galulja wanting to go train and then come back. While Galulja is still technically the rightful king of Resolve, they still need a Queen of Reason. And Galulja can't exactly be the proper ruler while he's still a little baby boy.
If that is acceptable, we implore you, please live among us and lend us your gentle guidance. The Alexandrian monarchs of old cared for us and fought for us, and you stand proud among them.
But I... Oh, what of Galulja? You have him, don't you?
Alexandria has 2 thrones to fill now. What one ruler might struggle with, the 2 of you can accomplish together. Galulja's still young though, so don't expect too much of him just yet.
Go ahead. It is your rightful place, after all. The voices of the past will be your guide. Oh.
Yes. Yes, you're right. For centuries, my other self bore this tiara, and with it the hopes and dreams of Alexandrians. I will not let them go unanswered. I will heed the wishes of the people. With peace and prosperity for Alexandria as my foremost purpose, I accept the role of Queen of Reason.
It's not an easy road, but we'll walk it side by side. That way, neither of us gets lost.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Just please don't put the crown on. Thank goodness. If she put the crown on, it would basically just turn her into the Endless Fiend. And I don't think that would be the right move to go with. even if she, has, current Sphene has, like, grown now, especially in these last couple patches, but there's still the fact that, if she takes all those memories in from the Endless Sphene, then, first off, that's 400 years of memory suddenly gone into her brain, but also, she would basically just become Endless Sphene, but with a little bit more growth. And I think it's better if she just continues on as herself, as this version of Sphene. We don't need to combine the two. So Sphene is to sit the throne once more. She may have questioned her claim, but Alexandria's citizens have made their feelings known. A new Alexandrian queen has risen. 'Tis an occasion worthy of grand celebration. We shall walk this difficult road together, as Val Wuklamot has assured us. This great nation is set to become an ever greater one. How fortunate we are to be here and witness this turning point in its history. Okay, so afterwards, we have to be able to bring Cid to Solution 9. Golujal was also of the opinion that Sphene should become Queen of Reason. He will be delighted to hear that she has accepted the role. Thank you for your kind encouragement, Terran. Wuklamot is right. Ours will not be an easy road. But with your words to lend me strength, I shall take it one step at a time. And Tuliyola will be there to support you. Speaking of which, I should be getting back to the palace. I'll make my next visit an official one. No sneaking out under Kona's nose like this time. The vows of resolve and reason will both come, and we can discuss our futures together. I looked forward to it. Shall we begin the journey home, then? I expect some confusion among the citizens with restored memories, and I would be present to offer them aid. Well, I believe this marks the end of my role as guide. I was intending to accompany Wuklamot back to Tuliolal. But what are your plans, Terran? Didn't you have other matters to attend to in Alexandria? No, you need not stop by the palace first. Kona's been wanting to thank you properly, but with everything going on, he hasn't had the chance. Please come back with us, or I'll never hear the end of it. You just want somebody to throw at Kona while you try to sneak back in, aren't you? Need me to be distraction. If he hasn't already found out you've left your bed. Knowing how much of a worrywart he is, he's probably been checking every 10 minutes. Overprotective older brother. I think Kona's one of the older. Right? I think Wuklamot was the youngest. Oh, he did say something about the story about how he suddenly had a little sister to look after. How long has it been since I last walked these streets? Maybe I spent too long in Solution 9, but the city seems livelier than it ever has. Terran, no one told me you were coming. How mad are you? The memory restoration went well, I am told. Not gonna comment? Oh, you might. He might with this cutscene. It's good to be home. Thanks for coming along. I just got here too. The Lance Guard said my training would begin right away, so I'll be staying in Tuliolal for a while. We believe in you, Galoja. And whenever you need advice, your aunt is always happy to give it. Oh dear, our reason is out of sorts. Can you blame me, Lamati? You were supposed to be convalescing in bed. So, you would study the way of the blade, Galuja? Is that not allowed? I will permit your training on one condition. You only practice swordplay in the presence of a grown-up. Yes, Kona, I promise. It won't be long before you're good enough to train without a minder. You take too much after your sire and grandsire for that. Wait, so if you're back here, does that mean everyone already got their memories back? Not everyone. Wait, what do you... Huh? Who didn't get their memories back? So, that was that. My days of meddling in the Alexandrian affairs are over. It all turned out for the best. The former queen really did love her people, and it's wonderful that her love lives on in Sphene. It truly is. With that love as the foundation of her rule, the new queen will be a font of hope for Alexandria. There's no better way for a life and legacy to forever endure. You'll be heading back there, won't you? What? To Alexandria? Try to combine two. Try to say it all as one word. I want to pretend that I fully understand the workings of the key or the reflections, and I know I couldn't have stopped Calyx without you. Or I won't pretend. Nor fulfilled my promise to the Endless Fiend. Thank you, Terran, from the bottom of my heart. You got it! We'll go on an adventure again sometime. Be sure to come and visit us again in Tuliolo. You'll always be welcome here. This time I've moved on myself. Or it's time I've moved on myself. Once I've made the necessary preparations and arrangements, I will embark on an extended journey. Well, I expect my days will be filled with administrative duties. Much as they already are, I'm hoping to compile a comprehensive history of Tuliolo, however. The tale of our beautiful and resilient nation should be preserved for the future, and with each successive generation adding their own chapter to the saga. I think I've learned to be happy with who I am, Terran. Even when I make mistakes and cry and look silly. And it's all because of the amazing things I've seen with you. They remind me there's always tomorrow. Becoming the King of Resolve is not something I need to think about until I'm older, but my father's authority did pass to me. So until that day comes, I'll study and train and do the best I can. You've really come far, Galuja, and you'll keep on doing us proud, I'm sure of it. I guess you have to go now. So be safe and enjoy your travels. We'll miss you. I'll miss you too, little buddy. Send our best to Sphene and the others. Oh, it really is like saying goodbye. This is... We are really saying goodbye to Dawntrail. Oh, man. I'll I'll wait to give my final thoughts until we're fully done. Got one more quest to turn in. This is it. Okay. Yashola says, "We've had a busy time of it, Warrior of Light. Take advantage of this lull while you may." When did Arenville leave Alexandria? Don't tell me he's embarked on some far-flung expedition without saying goodbye. I need to give a full account of what happened here to Thancred and the others. That said, Estidian may prove difficult to track down. Oh god, we're gonna go to... whatever next expansion we go to, we're just gonna find Estidian there all of a sudden. I hear Gulujaw has packed his bags and left to train in Tuliolo. Oh, I suppose you would have seen him while you were there? We've observed no complications with the memory restorations thus far. Thank goodness for small mercies. There are still those who can't decide if they want their memories back. I said I would restore mine after things calmed down, but the truth is, I'm not sure I'm even ready. So, we'll make this a gradual process, and give everyone the time they need to prepare, myself included. Darren, you're here. We were just discussing what is to be done after the coronation ceremony. Our heretofore isolated kingdom must join its peers in on the world stage. The fact that Alexandria is or was a nation of the Ninth will be the cause of some consternation. It may smooth introductions were the science to provide an explanation for its arrival to the source. Yeah, I guess that does. We can't just go all of a sudden, bring in all, the Eorzean Alliance and anybody from Garlemald or Orthord. Just bring them over to the cyberpunk city. What a culture shock. Poor Emmerich coming over. Castles and snow, dragons too. Flying cars and motorcycles. Oh, goodness. Oh, imagine Sid. Sid would have a field day in Alexandria. Not only that, but I can't imagine how much the scholars from Charlian with they'd love all this too. Rest assured, Sphene, Atheris' leaders are well accustomed to hearing Alphino report on fantastical events. Yeah? Once again, I am in your debt. I dread to imagine what might have come to pass had you never come to our aid. Ah, I had other news. Those who participated in the memory restoration have expressed the desire to hold a funerary service. Excuse me. Rather than suppress their grief, they would embrace it, creating in their hearts a place for gentle remembrance. We have yet to hammer out the details, but I was thinking we might host this service on the highest level of Everkeep. Ever since my time, we have believed that the departed continue their journey beyond the clouds. Oh! Yeah, up to Well, hopefully somebody swept up Zaralja's remains. Hopefully somebody cleaned up after our fight up there. You'll invite our friends from Tuliolo, won't you? It'd be nice, but I feel like that's better for Alexandria to do. Yes, I hope that from such a place our prayers might be heard. I wish for our loved ones to soar forever, forever joyful and free in that heavenly expanse. After so long distancing themselves from the realities of death, the Alexandrians are to be commended for their courage. Yes, 'tis a tremendously brave thing they're doing. Perhaps our hearts can never capture a memory as perfectly as data in a file. But what precious recollections we do keep will guide and sustain us as we fulfill the promise of tomorrow. Ah! She said the thing! You have busy days ahead of you, Your Majesty. Oblivion stands ready to pitch in as needed. Oh, and what of my investigation, Shell? I hope you've left some time in your schedule for me. Please. I want all the answers. Do you recall my first tour of the city after I awoke? It was also strange and frightening, but I've only grown more at home here ever since. That I now feel a part of this new Alexandria is in large part thanks to your patient guidance. And so here I will remain. Should you ever have need of my aid with anything at all, pray do not hesitate to ask. We will 100% be taking you on more journeys. Some few of us will stay here a while. As it happens, we've made several interesting breakthroughs and have no shortage of mysteries into which we would delve. Then, be welcome as honored guests for as long as you like. You are and always be my cherished comrades. And thus, everything goes... Oh? Complete quest? There's gotta be a meanwhile in... Oh? Yeah, meanwhile... I knew it! You get it now? You finally understand?
This is absurd. I have neither heart nor lungs.
Oh, I can instill fear into anything. I am the warrior of light.
I was overconfident. Prudent course would have been to wait until I'd calculated an insurmountable advantage. A rash decision. One perhaps influenced by the others and their developments.
So now what are you going to do? And where did you transfer yourself to?
But no matter. Learn from this setback and next time... Next time? How much
time and effort did I pour into this master plan?
Oh, he's losing it.
I had it. At long last, I was to open a new path. Those imbeciles and their damnable heroics.
Oh. Yep. Yep. Who are you? Which one?
Detected the stench of failure already, have you? Such a keen sense of smell. Yes, yes, I will give my report, as is protocol.
The true.
Be sure our winter peers are apprised of the details.
Our winterer peers. Oh, we're not gonna get to know. Ah. If none shall know eternity, what waits for those who hold the key? I knew he wasn't gone. Oh boy, and that's it for pretty much that's it for Dawntrail. I wonder what Otis and Zelenia would think of my becoming the Queen of Alexandria as it is now. Doubtless they would be pleased, yet, knowing them, also beset by worry. Oops. As their memory lives on inside me, so shall I strive to rule as they advised me still, with a calm heart and mind open to counsel. I am most curious to see how Alexandria is welcomed upon the broader stage of nations. As a heretofore unknown technologically advanced country, I expect it will be met with considerable wariness. I shall do my humble best to ease the tension of the initial introduction. I'm sure the moment, the second you tell Sid, he's going to have stars in his eyes. We've compiled a summary of events and submitted our report to Ojika. As representatives of the students of Baldessian, our thoughts and findings will also be shared with the forum. In less official matters, I am glad to see Kryl find a satisfying end to her personal journey, though it appears her appetite for asking questions has only been sharpened. The Alexandrians adopted our technique so quickly that they no longer need our supervision to treat the enthralled. Darn it. Darn it! You'd be surprised at how many Porxy practitioners we've trained now. Angela, too, has been looking rather proud for his efforts. Kryl? It is time we began a thorough investigation into the key and its capabilities. I have a feeling we'll be calling on your help in that endeavor ere all is said and done. On a personal note, I would also like to learn more of the Malala. The lore of the Forgotten People will be indispensable in furthering my research. Calyx demonstrated knowledge of both primal summoning and concepts. Discovering such techniques through independent study would be nigh on impossible, so we must assume he had a mentor. Oh! I didn't even think about concept in that manner. I thought like concept in just, the typical like definition of concept. I didn't even think about the fact the like actual meaning behind the concepts that the ancients utilized. Basically, as their like magical storage data, they called them concepts. I didn't even like make that connection at first. Discovering such techniques through independent study would be nigh on impossible, so we must assume he had a mentor. But how are we to learn the identity of this beneficial teacher? Hopefully, some hint is to be found amongst the remnants of preservation's works. Alrighty, so that is, for all intents and purposes, the end of Dawntrail. Well, obviously, we still have a 0.4 and 0.5 patch to go through. And 0.55. That is pretty much it. Sphene is now taking her rightful place as the Queen of Reason again. Thankfully, she didn't use the tiara to gain the memories to basically get that old Sphene back. It could have been so easy to do that, to just have, like, combine the old Sphene, the endless Sphene with the new Sphene. But I'm glad that she's going to walk on her own two legs and not rely on old memories. So that's good to hear, or that's good to see, rather. Oh boy. So what now? Where do we go from here? So obviously, Calyx, we didn't get Calyx in time. We did not destroy his thing before he managed to transfer his memory data. So he's good to go wherever he's at, forging his next plans. And he's extremely wary of us now. He understands. He really did not have enough data. Literally went, oh, I know about primals and summoning. I'll do that. Oh yes, a primal that can't die. It's like, you did not do enough research. You did not at all. That we have, he may have been a genius, but he did not have, even with an Ascian backing him, he did not have all the knowledge that we have come to learn. You know, we know so much about all these other things, all these other aspects. He may know about concepts like the, you know, or know about things like the source and the reflections and all that good stuff. But he doesn't quite understand like what we've done to primals. He may know about primals and how to summon them and how to make a pretty, you know, powerful primal, but I don't think he properly understands. Oh no, he doesn't. He wouldn't understand Dynamis, even with an Ascian teaching him things, because nobody besides Hermes would have properly understood that. Even with Hermes, like, Dynamis was just a concept. That's crazy. Okay. So, obviously, in the future, we will learn more about what we're doing. We have what we're doing with, obviously, Calyx managed to get away. And we have another Ascian. It's definitely not an Unsundered, because we took care of all of those. So, it's a shard of one of the Ascians. Probably another former member of the Convocation. I know we've dealt with a lot of them already, but there's still a few out there. I think a common theory was Pasturot, I think. Whoever held the seat of Pasturot. But we'll see. We'll have to see what the future holds. But that's the end of the MSQ for 7.3. I'll probably be back. I'm probably not going to stream the Alliance raid. I could. Maybe I will. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of story to that. It's mainly a big reference to Final Fantasy XI. So I don't know how much of it is going to have important story toward the rest of the world. So I might just do that on my own time. Alright. But, until next time, I'm going to end the stream for now. So, going to end the stream for today. I don't know when I'll be back next, but that's it for Final Fantasy XIV MSQ. I think next stream I'll probably do a different game. I've been thinking about starting Xenoblade Chronicles. It's a game series I've never gotten into, and I have it. So it might be fun to go play. So until next time, bye.